you looking to upgrade your little Intex cartridge filter that came with your pool to a sand filter? Well, if so, this is the video for you. Y'all stick around. I'm gonna show you just how easy it is. So go ahead, it's hot out. Open a nice cold beer and we'll get started. Right here, what I've got is a 12 by 24 Intex pool, and it came with a little tiny 12-inch sand filter, so I upgraded it to the 16-inch Intex sand filter with a saltwater system. Now lately, my Intex sand filter has been giving me trouble. The timer went out, it was just running all the time, and then here lately it just started turning itself on and off to where it just finally quit. So what I found here is this Vevor 16-inch sand filter. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to install this thing and get it running in a pool. Now so far, the only things I've done with it, you got to bolt the motor onto the base, and down in here you've got your what they call those things. Down in there, you've actually got to screw in the laterals on here, so you just got to stick your hands down in there and put it all together. But it's really simple to do. It doesn't take any time at all. But other than that, I haven't done anything to it. So right now, what I'm about to do is put the sand in it right off the bat. Now, what you want to do is put this black cover, which is provided, and what that does, it stops you from getting sand down inside your tubes. We don't want sand in there. So this thing should hold 2 bags of sand. Man, we've been having all kind of rain the last couple of days. It is muggy and hot out here. I'm ready to get in this pool. Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna fit another bag. All right, 2 bags is gonna do it. We're right at the max line. Now, because this is not an Intex product, you will need to get some adapters, and I'll leave a link down in the description, but here's a picture of them. You'll need to get them, and they're gonna go on your pump and your 6-way valve, and it's what's gonna allow you to hook your Intex hoses up. Well, I ordered mine from Amazon, and they hadn't come in yet. So I had to go down to the hardware store and make my own. This is a 1.25-inch nipple. I'm sorry, 1.5-inch nipple with an 1.5-inch to a 2-inch adapter. And I brought my hose and everything to Home Depot, and that fits. So now we can remove the black cover. That's the only thing that's for, is keeping sand out of that pipe. Now there's an O-ring that comes with this, and that's going to fit right on top of the 6-way valve. Just like that. Now you want to make sure that your 6-way does go right on top of your pipe. Once you got your 6-way in place, you're going to want to strap it down with the included clamp. And then go ahead and evenly tighten that down. I got that backwards. All right. Yeah, I had my 6-way turn around backwards, but we got it right now. You want your pump. All your inlets are labeled. So this is pump and this is return and this is waste. I needed a pump to line up to the pump. Now there's no need to over tighten this thing, but you want it kind of even, which I don't have right now. You want to get about the same gap on each side. Which is about where I'm at now. So now we're going to install our hose that came with the Vevor system. And it does come with an O-ring to put in here to make sure it seals up. So none of this stuff has to be real tight. Everything is sealed up. So hand tight is going to be just fine. So now that we've got everything together, we got the pump attached to the filter, I'm going to take my vacuum hose, which comes from my skimmer, and I'll leave a link to that video as well up in the corner, installing the skimmer. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and put it on the suction of this pump. And we are going to go from the filter to our saltwater system. So we'll take our homemade gaskets. We're going to use 3 of them in here. So the outlet of the filter goes to the saltwater system, and then from the saltwater system into the pool. You really don't want to over tighten these, but with all of those gaskets I have in there, I want to make sure it's seated. But just be sure not to break anything. All right, so now I've got a valve on my skimmer. I'll go ahead and open that suction valve. And if we open this little cover right here on top of the filter basket, we get the air out of it and in essence prime it up. Alright, now what we're going to want to do with the 6-way valve is we're going to want to go to backwash to turn it on, get any sand that's just floating around in there. Now right now, what's happening is the filter is actually filling up with water, and it's still trying to prime as well. So you just want to make sure you don't feel any sand in there. Turn it back off, and we want to go to rinse. We want to get that sand off the top. And now we can go to filter. After everything gets good and primed up, I'll go ahead and turn the saltwater system back on. As you can see, I got the system running. I did have some trouble priming it up. It wasn't anything to do with the pump itself. I had a little pinhole leak in my vacuum hose going to my skimmer, so I changed that out. I did have another one on hand. Now if you take a look, I'm still getting a little bit of air through the system. It does still have some minor leaks on it here and there. So what I'll do is I'll go through and add Teflon tape and make sure everything's good and tight. But it's working. My salt system is happy. It's happy with the flow. And going through my skimmer, I can really see an increased flow through there. This motor is a 1 horsepower motor, where the Intex was a 3/4 horse. So this one's supposed to turn over 3,500 gallons per hour, but you'll really turn this entire pool over in probably about 4 hours. So I think the increased flow is really going to help the pool out. So I'm going to leave a link to it down below. It comes in at about $200, and anyone who has one of these really needs to upgrade their pump and filter system. The one that comes factory with them is just simply not good enough. And when I started having trouble with my Intex pump, I figured I would give this Vevor a shot. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, I'll see you guys on Everyday Man.